Gemini, hi, welcome to my channel. So today we have a reading for you, no particular subject. We're going to do my version of a Celtic cross. At the end there will be an opportunity for an extended where we'll dive in deeper. You can watch this for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury, North Node or Vertex, or if any of those planets are currently transiting your third house. This could be for you. Thank you, however you support the channel, very much appreciated. Cross watchers, you are more than welcome. Message may well be for you. All information is in the description box. Just hit the more button below. Okay, Gemini, I kind of feel like this is your comeback. We spoke of a storm approaching last time. Whether that's happened yet or not, I don't know, but Saturn's just moved back into Pisces. It's retrograded back in. It's the last stint. It's like clearing out 28 years, 29 years of lessons. And for you guys, it's in your 10th house, your reputation, your career, how you want to be seen. And it's weird. It's like I'm getting this last little bit of stint is, if any of you are familiar with the Buddhist unalome, it's kind of like chaos at the bottom, and then it starts to unravel in like this transition to nirvana, and then you got the straight line of nirvana. And it feels like this retrograde period, it's like whatever was chaos, whatever was slowed down through your career for the past couple of years, or how you wanted to be perceived, whatever's been slowed down has really it's now unraveling, and the unraveling is now easier to notice, if that makes sense. So any blocks, they're easier to notice. Any aspects that need amending or re-looking at, it's getting obvious. It's like I said, for those unfamiliar, let me show you what I mean. Right, images. Oh, perfect. This one easily describes what I'm saying. Fantastic. Okay, so you got the bottom with the chaos, and it says here chaos, and then the next level transition to nirvana. It's probably where I've got it from, to be honest. What am I doing? What have I done? There we are. So now you're in that transition here where everything's unraveling and you get to see something, and then the line comes straight up into the lotus. The lotus is obviously the ultimate gain. Bliss, nirvana, that type of thing. Okay, so let's do one more. Gemini, what is going on? We have the Seven of Cups. So something is this is Venus in Scorpio, so the Empress meets death. So it's a big transformation, maybe in feminine energy. But again, it's like the clouds seem to be just dispersing here. And again, we've got 3 cups, 4 cups. This is like the 3D, the 4D. 3D is the physical, the 4D is the emotional. And it's like the clouds are lifting. Something feels like it's, again, it's like stuff's getting clearer. It's not quite out because we've got clouds above us, but it's getting clearer. Quite interesting. Scorpio rules your 6th house, so your daily habits. Is it your 6th house? Yeah. So your daily habits. So again, this could be work related. Because your daily habits, or being of service, or attending to something on a daily daily presence. Crossing you. Saturday Pisces. Can't make it up. Root of the matter. Yes. Recent past. This is your comeback. What you want. What's coming in. Yes. How you see yourself. How others see you. Advice. Okay. And potential outcome. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Yeah, it's gonna look like when all this is complete, when all that kind of unraveling and then you straight line up, when it's complete, it's gonna look like overnight success. Obviously, nobody sees the amount of effort and whatever it is that you've been going through in life. Eight of Pentacles, which is mastery of self. It's the sun in Virgo. It's where we are right now as we speak. Interesting. Okay, I need to see the Nine of Wands. I'll explain when I see it. There's a message about the here and now, but it comes with the Nine of Wands. Let's go through this first though. Seven of Cups, what's crossing you is the Eight of Cups. So there's something here, Saturn in Pisces, retrograding back into your 10th house, about career, how you want to be seen, etc, etc, etc. Let's have a look at that last unraveling. Root of the matter is the Knight of Pentacles. It's digging for gold here. The Knight of Pentacles is slow burning. And like I say, career might have been slow for the last couple of years since Saturn was in Pisces. It's like, Saturn's going, okay, you've done all this. Are you sure about this? Doesn't mean to say you're on the wrong path or anything like that. It's just saying, are you sure? You know, are you doubling down? Are you saying, yeah, this is for me, or this isn't for me, I'm going to go in a different direction? If you've changed complete direction in your career in the last few years, I guarantee you that Saturn's going, and he's going to reward accordingly. So we've got the Knight of Pentacles. It's an arduous task. Gardening is not easy. It takes a lot of effort, but the results are beginning to yield. Recent past is the Five of Pentacles. Mercury in Taurus. It feels like nobody's heard you. Mercury is your ruling planet, so it's communication. It's connection. It's you rule the third house. The third house is about teamwork, collaborations. Taurus rules your 12th house, so it's like you've just not been heard. The 12th house is the hidden. It's the subconscious. It's like the magician is screaming, but he's not heard. What you want is the magician. You want to be heard. You want to be seen. You want to create whatever it is. It could be any aspect of your life here, but it's completely transformed. What's coming in is the Seven of Pentacles. There's your rewards. There's the world meets the Hierophant is Saturn in Taurus. So again, Saturn at play here, but now he's rewarding you for whatever was hidden in that feeling of this Five of Pentacles energy. The Seven of Pentacles for me is also this nod to Saturn in a sense. Again, it's this energy of with Saturn taking 29 years roughly to do the whole zodiac. That means for every square or opposition or square, it's every 7 years. 7 4 is 28. So every 7 years we get to look at something different. We get to assess the last 7 years. So there's something that feels like you're being shown something. It might not just be the last 3 years that Saturn was in Pisces. It might be, let's have a look at what's been happening, 3.5 years, whatever, before that, when it was in the 9th house. 9th house is about your ambitions. It's about your teaching, spiritual growth, further education, travel, what's gone on. We'll look at last 7 years. What's gone on in the last 7 years? How much have you changed? How much has been different? How much has worked? What hasn't? What do we need to let go of? How you see yourself is strength. If this didn't break you, then nothing will. Okay? So something has empowered you in some format. There could have been financial loss with the Five of Pentacles, who knows? But you've regained your footing, or you've taken a hit in some aspect, and that's what happens. Choosing you and creating the life that you want 9 times out of 10 means taking a hit at first, whether that's leaving a higher paid job because it was soul destroying to start afresh for yourself in something that is completely foreign to you in a sense. This could be just completely going in a different direction, but it takes some type of loss because, like I say, if you start your own business immediately, like there's no income, or you've had to cut down on hours somewhere to start this project, there's always a sacrifice of some kind. Pisces is the energy of sacrifice, surrender, flow. How others see you is the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is 2 parts Capricorn, 1 part shadow Sagittarius. So we've got to be honest here. Your 7th house is ruled by Sagittarius. So the amount of people that are looking at you and see shadows, it's a projection. It is what it is. Just, you know, their version of you is based on their reality, and there's not a sight you can do about that but live your life as in full integrity. Okay. Your advice is the 3 of Pentacles. The 3 of Pentacles is Mars in Capricorn, so the Tower hits the devil in this aspect. 3 of Pentacles for me is that I always, especially with the 3 women here, it's the goddesses of the Norse mythology, the weavers of reality, the Nornia. One weaves the past, one weaves the present, one weaves the future. And there's something where everything is combining here, where you get to... You're recognizing now where, with collaborations aspects of the 3 of Pentacles as well, you're stopping hurting yourself over people that don't care. So say for example you've got a passion about something and nobody shares that passion with you, you're going off on your own, which is, you know, applaudable. But you as a 3rd house ruler, you really do work well in teams. Your outcome is justice, the Fool, the 9 of Pentacles. That's overnight success, like financial, complete, you know, 1 minute broke, next minute, rags to riches, basically. We've got 5 of Pentacles in the past, 9 of Pentacles in your future. That's rags to riches. It's karma. Karma's being dealt here. It feels like... when all this kicks into gear and you unravel and you start transitioning into that nirvana stage, you're going to find everything just works out, and on the surface it's going to look like it's overnight. But clearly we can see here 7 of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, that's not overnight. That's slogging away. Even if you haven't, you know, when I say slogging away and not overnight, even if you started a business and it was overnight success, nobody sees the work that you've gone through to achieve that level of frequency. Even if, you know, even if technically you haven't been at whatever this is for long, you still have to get yourself into that frequency to do the necessary steps. So nobody sees that. And on the surface of things, like I say, something is shifting dramatically here. And it becomes master of self with the sun in Virgo. Right, so the reason why I want to see the 9 of Wands is the moon in Sagittarius, so the High Priestess meets Temperance, or the moon in your 7th house. When the moon is in Sagittarius during Virgo season, which is where we are, and we're literally just coming out of it, so the last 2 days it's been the 1st quarter moon. Now the 1st quarter moon, I'm going to have to remind myself of something in a second from Moonology, but it's asking you to not to dream big, but don't take massive risks as such. It's like everything is moving into place for you. When it comes to taking the risk, the Fool is guaranteed. And I'll explain in a second, but let's just see what Saturn told you. He's rewarding you. Saturn is with the Ace of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups. That's Jupiter in Pisces. So the Wheel of Fortune meets the Hangman, or the Wheel of Fortune is gifting you because of Saturn in Pisces. You're getting your rewards for the work that you've done, basically. It's like, don't be reckless now. the work that you've done is enough. Don't be reckless. Nine of Wands. Where are you? Yeah, the wheel is with the 2 of Cups, the Temperance, and the High Priestess, and that's the 9 of Wands together there. Judgment. Okay, where are you? Yeah, look at that. Perfect. So the 9 of Wands is with the Hangman, which is Pisces, and then we've got the Sun in Capricorn here with the 4 of Pentacles. Something is breaking through. So don't don't panic. You know, at the end of the day, we've got the full moon eclipse coming up in Pisces. So you've got a full moon eclipse happening in your 10th house. Don't sweat the little details at the moment. There's a lot happening here. You know, don't grip too tight. If we grip during this process, you're going to find a lot of friction. Piscean energy is about flow. Piscean energy is about just relaxing into wherever the waves, the river, whatever it is taking you. So when you do that, you need to happen. I just want to see what do we reckon? Damage? Oh no. I can't reach. Did we survive? We survived. Everything's fine. Okay. Right. Where is she? Okay, so the Moonology deck, it's the second deck, not the first deck, by Yasmin Bolland. First quarter moon in Sagittarius. This time around, it's in the sign of Sagittarius. It's time to believe in your good luck. Whatever is going on in your life, you need to take care of the small stuff and the big stuff will fall into place. Problems can arise now because of carelessness or a judgment lapse. Avoid telling everyone your opinion until you're sure you know exactly what's going on. Think about the baby steps you need to take on your way to your goal, and don't take too many risks. Believe in your own good luck, but don't be arrogant about it. Think an important decision through very carefully before taking action. Okay. Make peace between the part of you that needs everything to make sense and the part that wants to throw caution to the wind. How interesting. The manifesting powers, the crown chakra, the Sahasrara, sits at the top of your head. It's known as the 1,000-petal lotus, and there's that Unalome. Okay. Energies of the first quarter moon. Thank you for showing me that life is an adventure. Where's the sentence I need? Here we go. The first quarter moon in Sagittarius takes place when the sun is in Virgo and the moon is in Sagittarius. It knows that visions and practicality can go together. And that's what's going on here. You know, visions of the Magician and the Seven of Cups with the practicality of the Three of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles creates your reality. I like this. I think your biggest comeback is coming. I think you're transitioning into Nirvana in that stage of the process, and you step into the Nine of Pentacles, which is fantastic. Wonderful. You might be seeing 111 a lot. We have the Magician and the Justice next to the Fool, 1110 possibly. Okay. Wonderful. 888 as well. Lots of synchronicities. Okay. In your extended, I want to see... What do I want to see? Actually, before we go gassing too much here, I just want to see the Tower and the Devil. Devils with the Three of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. Devils with the Three of Cups so many times so far this week. So be mindful of your circle. And the Tower is with the Seven of Swords and the Two of Swords. Okay. Something's getting broken down here, and again, you know, depending on where you are, or you know, this could be the tale of two Geminis. You know, there'll be some Geminis whose reputation's getting pulled from under them, but it's all based on karmic retribution with justice in the future. But those of you that have worked hard, that have gone through this process, you're going to see some serious rewards. Fantastic. Okay. So yeah, in your extended, we'll just kind of dive deeper into this. We'll take an energy, something we know, something we don't know, recent past advice, and potential outcome. Let me know if you can. Let me know if it resonates. Venus in Scorpio, Saturn in Pisces, Mercury in Taurus, Gemini, Virgo, Saturn in Taurus, Leo, Mars in Capricorn, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Venus in Virgo, Sun in Virgo, Sun in Aries, Taurus and Libra, Virgo, Saturn in Leo, Capricorn, Jupiter in Pisces, Mars in Aries, Venus in Aries, Mercury in Aquarius. We have Pentacles, Cups. Pentacles and Cups. Wands. Could this be you're out of your head? And we get all the way to the King of Swords. You're out of your head about something. King of Swords is the best card to get with swords. He's mastered the mental plane. All right, guys. Thank you. Take care. See you soon. Bye.